Hey, what's up, guys? I'm back. Better late than never. Better late than never, right? I know SmackDown just came on today. I'm gonna be working on that review. I've been pretty occupied and busy. It's hard for me to keep up. When I got so many things to do outside of work, but I do try my best to keep up with the shows and let people know what I think. So yeah, I seen this Raw. I seen it. Roman Reigns came back. We know. But the sad part is, it's like Roman Reigns is just coming back for nothing, really for nothing at all. Mr. H, Triple H has literally destroyed Roman's whole momentum. He just ain't doing nothing important or big with them. Just like the rest of the Samoans, he ain't really doing nothing with any of them. Nothing. Fatu wasting his time. Jay ain't doing nothing but getting his time wasted, not doing nothing really important. Jimmy ain't don't never do nothing under Mr. H. And the MFTs, they been gone. They been written off. Solo don't even be there. He don't even do nothing. Sami Zayn runs around, has open challenges, looking like he's trying to make him look like he the best U.S. champion ever. But Solo and all the other people that was fighting for it, they just never not around. They just don't care. This stuff is stupid. But all right, let's get into it. Oscar sprayed Iyo Sky with poison mist. It started off with Rhea Ripley. It's sad because Rhea Ripley gets more attention than the actual women's champion. Stephanie Vacure is the damn champion, but they're putting more focus on a dumb storyline between Rhea Ripley and the Kabuki Warriors and Iyo when Rhea just got shoehorned in and protected the whole feud just so Iyo can break up from her group. So now this is just dumb. This was just a stupid way to make Rhea beef Iyo, but then still have protection by not allowing her to keep the Kabuki Warriors. That's all what this really was about. And none of it made any sense too. It was like a forced it was just forced basically to make them not like each other. Well, it was way too forced. Like it didn't even make any sense really. But then, when clearly EO was clearly kind of doing Oscar and them wrong and not acting cool, and then you're making Oscar seem like she's why you messing with her when Oscar's obviously right? You shouldn't be messing with Rhea. But here it go. The storyline is going to be written to make it look like Rhea's right and she didn't do anything wrong. Duh. Meanwhile, she's beating up your people, damn near beat up EO. This is stupid. Oscar hits her with the miss. Now, I can't remember if Rhea moved out the way or something like that. Or maybe it did turn into a beef because, right, Oscar came out and then I think EO came out shaking her head, and then she tried to break it up between them two. So I think that's what happened. She really wanted to miss Rhea, but she actually missed it EO. And then EO pretty much sold this miss through the whole damn episode. The whole episode, she's like selling this backstage and stuff. This is so dumb. Why are y'all turning the Kabuki Warriors against EO and them over a Rhea Ripley? This shit is just so stupid. All right, next, Intercontinental Champion Dominic Mysterio defeats Rusev. Now, this match I kind of didn't like too much. I mean, the ending was all right. I mean, Dominic, he pulled his tricks, his tactics to win. No real, actual clean victory for Dominic. Um, the ending wasn't too bad, but what I didn't like about this match is I didn't like how they basically made JD look like he was better than Dominic. Like, remember when Rusev went against JD, they fought for like 15, damn near 20 minutes. And that match was like a 50-50 match. Like, through the whole match, JD hitting all his moves, actually getting over on Rusev when JD should have just got squashed. But then here go the next week, Rusev fights Dominic, and then he's just whooping Dominic's ass. Like, this match was way quicker. He was getting in way more work on Dominic. Like, Dominic wasn't even really doing much back to Rusev, unlike JD. So JD can get hella work off on a Rusev who fought Sheamus and had a big war. JD can go toe to toe with Rusev, but Dominic can't. Dominic, I'm telling you, is just getting work like through the whole damn match. And then at the end, that's when he pulled the little tactic to cheat and win. I think he low blowed him and then pulled him for the frog splash, and then he won or something. He did something like that. Just know he did some type of tactic, and he won the match. But so the ending wasn't too terrible, but yeah, why in the world is Dominic, who's your United States champion or your IC champion? So I mean, he couldn't get a little bit more work in on Rusev, but JD McDonut can blockhead JD McDonut can sit here and actually work Rusev. That don't make sense to me. Why are they trying to make JD look that good? Like that don't make sense. Um, Raquel Rodriguez defeats Bailey. I mean, I'm happy they let Raquel win this because it's like, damn, man, Roxanne and Raquel just been losing all over the place. So I'm happy she got the win. But then, right, as you can see, Bailey just beat the hell out of her. I might have to read this because I forgot kind of what happened after this and why did she lose. So let me see. I might have to read this. Um, it says Rodriguez dominated Bailey in the beginning, using her supreme power to lead Bailey on the mat. Bailey fired back with a swanton bomb, but Rodriguez kicked out. Perez interfered behind the official's back, allowing Rodriguez to hit the Tejana bomb to get the victory. So, okay. So, no clean victory for Raquel. She had to win because of a distraction. No clean victory. After the match, Lyra Valkyria attempted to help Bailey during a 2-on-1 attack from Judgment Day. She was overwhelmed by Rodriguez and Perez. Damn. It says, watching this unfold, Bailey completely changed gears, helping Valkyria fight off her attackers. So, even though Lyra was acting like she didn't really want to mess with Bailey, so she still ran in to go help her anyways. This is just so dumb. Again, everything is so forced. That's why it's so stupid because it's so forced. Like everything has a point to it, you know. It's that's why it's just so bad. Like, what's the point of this? Just to get Lyra over, or just to get Lyra to fight Bailey again. So this whole switch up with Bailey ain't even a real switch up either. Okay. Then we had LA Knight defeating Kofi Kingston. This was just pointless. This was just pointless. Like, why is LA Knight fighting Kofi Kingston? Like, why are not Kofi and them going back for them tag titles? Again, JD and Donut Head are just literally doing nothing with the belts. They're not even putting them on the line. What is going on with this? Mr. H just want them to just hold him forever. Now you throw Kofi into a singles match against LA Knight when you know Kofi is going to lose. You know Kofi was not going to win this match. New Day hasn't been winning anything in almost like over a month. Like, I bet you a lot of people can't even remember New Day's last victory. Like that, so this is why this is garbage too. You just know LA Knight is going to win. Now, why is they wasting LA Knight's time with this? Because this is just a big waste of time. LA Knight should not even be fighting no Kofi Kingston. Like, come on now. Now, this is a match we never seen before, I will admit. I don't think we ever seen these two dudes fight. So at least you got that. Like, you never seen these two dudes fight before, I think. And yeah, man, just a kind of a throwaway match. This was a throwaway match, really. Like, neither one of these dudes should be fighting each other. LA Knight should be moving on. Right, y'all moved him to Raw, but I don't know what they act like they want to do with him though on Raw though, right? He should at least be still going for the mid card title. They not even doing that. And then, like I said, New Day, they're surely not going for nothing or really winning any matches. Oh man, LA Knight wins. This was a very weird one right here. Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins engaged in a heated confrontation. I can't even remember what these dudes was talking about, man. I think this wasn't that good. I'm starting to think it wasn't that good because I promise to y'all, I do not really remember. Like, was it about respect? Well, it must have been about respect, right? It really do a lot of times be about respect. So I'm like, was it about respect or some shit? I don't know. I just know to me this segment was just not that good. I don't think it was that good. I don't think. I wish they would have wrote down some of the stuff down here to tell us. Cause I'm forgetting a little bit, a little bit. You know, this was Monday. Damn, I'm that late on this. Damn. Well, I'm gonna try to hurry up and get that other one out then. But all right, AJ Styles and Dragon Lee defeat Los Americanos. I'm surprised they beat them in this match. I'm surprised they actually even let the Americanos lose because them dudes don't never really like lose. AJ Styles, Dragon Lee on the same team is just weird as hell. AJ Lee, but no AJ Lee is there, nowhere to be found. And yeah, I did see that video of them people showing the punches that she was throwing on Becky. The windmill punches. Oh gosh, that was horrible. Yeah, those punches AJ Lee was throwing was just bad. And the selling was just as bad. That was totally bad. I'm happy I didn't watch WrestlePalooza, man. Golly. But let me read. How did they win? I forget how they won. AJ Styles combined forces with Dragon Lee to take on them. El Grande Americano interfered on multiple occasions until Styles dropped him on the floor. Styles hit the phenomenal forearm on Rayo Americano before nailing the Styles Clash on Bravo. So now they have names now. This is stupid. On Bravo Americano to get the win for his team. So now they actually have names. Okay, and why is no creativity in the name neither? Let's just call them Los Americanos. Really? Really? Like Los Garza. Like no creativity in this name too. Just to just let people know. I'm surprised they won though. I am surprised they won on this one. The Usos defeat Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed in a tornado tag team match. Usos won, but I think they won because of Roman coming out, right? I think it wasn't. I don't think it was a clean victory. I think Roman came out, and then they all were like, ah. Right. The Usos battled Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed in a chaotic tornado tag match. Breaker wiped out Big Jim with a flying clothesline, sending him crashing through the announce table. Despite being buried under the table, Jimmy miraculously comes back to help Jay. However, Reed hit a jagged edge on Jimmy before Breaker speared Jay. Division then stacked the Usos before Roman returned, which blew the roof off the Lenovo Center. With help from the OTC, the Usos hit a double Uso splash on Breaker to win the match. So, wow, right. I'm like, hold on. So Roman came in there and did not. Right. Is there no rules in the tornado tag team match? Cause I don't think I think Roman came out and then they were just like, oh, it's Roman. And then it gave, them an edge. That's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch this part because I'm like, wait a second. Okay, well, Roman is back. I mean, they did what they did at the end of the show. He started talking to Jay, and here they go adding division into these groups again. Here they go, making Roman act like he only cares about Jay and not Jimmy, and leaving Jimmy on the side. You already had Jimmy trying to turn his back and switch up for a LA Knight. This is just ridiculous. On so many levels. Roman's back, but he's fighting the same people that he was already fighting. Seth is not even nowhere near involved in this, but he can be in the main event for SmackDown tonight. But for some odd reason, Seth Rollins is nowhere near when Roman is around. So he's just fighting these goofballs who he already fought at a PLE. Didn't Roman have a tag match against these dudes too? Like, this is all Roman do now is just fight Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. That's all he does. He doesn't go for any titles. He doesn't try to build no factions again. He just fights them and wastes his time on them. And they can still beat his ass real bad and put him out for like a month. This is ridiculous. All of this for Jay Uso, but there is nothing even close to even telling us if Jay Uso is going to win the title or not. Right? There's nothing hinting towards it. Maybe when he looked at Cody's belt, but nothing though. There's nothing being set up or built for him to even make you think he would get a world title. So I don't know where the hell what they smoking. Because obviously they could care less about Roman or Jay. Like, obviously, Mr. H doesn't give a damn about neither one of these dudes. That's just common sense, honestly. You know? But, I mean, this is a complete waste of time. Like, here we go. Are we going to have another tag match at a PLE? And it's going to be Roman and Jay versus the Bron Brons again? Like, come on. This is just... Man, Roman could be doing so much more better right now. So much more better. No Cena, no Lesnar, no AJ Lee, no CM Punk. What is going on? What is going on? I don't know. This episode was kind of bad. Maybe a 2 out of 0 just because of the whole Roman thing. But this is kind of bad. I don't even want to give it a 3. Yeah, 2 out of 0. Only because of the Roman thing. So you only got like a little point from me because of Roman, but we know this is not going to go anywhere actually interesting or actually noteworthy of building. We already know this. So please hit the like button. Maybe that's why it took so long to do this review, because this just wasn't much to talk about when it seemed like it was more to talk about with the SmackDown before this one, but this one didn't really have much to talk about in my honest opinion. I mean, the main event, kind of was the same thing, and Roman came back, but for what? I mean, I like Roman Reigns, but it's true. It's like you bringing him back, but what is he really gonna do? He ain't gonna do nothing. He just would go fight them again. What is he? Come on. What about the big Roman Reigns stuff? Do something more with Jay. Jay ain't even doing nothing. He just hit that like button, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. I'm gonna check out them comments. You already know. Hopefully one day I can get lucky and YouTube actually push my videos for once and give me more than 20 views. Because I know I don't suck, man. I know I do not suck. I know I don't. But it is what it is. Hit that like button, comment, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.